What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Out on Fishing. Today we're going to be talking about my review of the Mitchell 308 spinning reel, Googan style. So I have here on this Shimano rod a Mitchell 308 spinning reel. This is the very first spinning reel that I purchased. After doing some research and everything, so let me explain to you exactly how we got here. First, I was looking for something a little bit better than the rod that I initially bought for my wife. I was starting to catch bass, and I wanted to give her something that was somewhat easy to use. And if you are one of those people who may be a little intimidated by a bait caster, then a spinning reel is definitely the way to go. It's easy to learn how to use if you've never used one before. There's so many different versions, and not only that, but it is also, for a very good one, very cost effective. So this particular 308 Mitchell spinning reel is $49. Now part of the reason why I purchased this one was because of the halo. From watching some of the YouTube channels, fishing YouTube channels that I watch, they always complain that, you know, it would actually compress when you got a good sized fish on, and the guide would end up getting into your bail. So so I wanted to get this one because I figured it would be able to handle, because I wanted to catch some large fish, it would be able to handle the weight of catching larger fish. Now, what I have on here right now is 30-pound braid, but I'm going to be, after I clean this reel up, it hasn't been cleaned up from fishing last year, and lube everything up that needs to be lubed and that kind of thing. I will be changing this to a 20-pound braid, and then I'll just be using a leader on it. Now, I kind of like using braid only because it does, you don't get as many line twists, and I don't have as many issues with braid. So as a Googan, braid is a lot easier to use. This particular reel costs about $49.99. I actually was able to catch it on sale. I will have a link in the description below for you to actually be able to check it out and purchase one if you like. But this particular reel, I actually paid less than $49 for. So again, you have to do a little research, search around, definitely check out the link, but do a little research, check around. You may be able to find it at an even better price than what I found it at. The one good thing about this reel that I like is you can do right hand, and I believe this is true for most spinning reels. You can use it right-handed or left-handed retrieve. It has 8 bearings, and what they say, looking on Mitchell's website, is an instant anti-reverse. So, and they say the innovative, if you want to get technical, the innovative bail halo is one of the features of the Mitchell 300 series reel. So again, this is 308, it's a little bit smaller. The gear ratio on this reel is 5:1 and the max drag on it is 14 pounds. So this reel size is actually a 200 size reel, which again is one of the smaller ones. Now you can get one of the other 300 series reels. There's a 310 and a 300 that are essentially the same price. So if you want a larger reel, you can get a larger reel, a larger Mitchell 300 series reel at a better price. Now, if you get, there's a signature series that's green and black. That one is a little bit more expensive, but this is an excellent reel. Again, it can be left or right-handed, and it is phenomenal. You put it on the right rod, and the rod that I currently have it on, again, is a Shimano Sojourn rod, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this particular rod is a medium fast action medium power fast action rod that I currently have it on. But like I said, we caught quite a few fish with this rod, and the funny thing is, there was a day that I was actually fishing and I couldn't seem to catch anything with my bait caster that day. I was able to get a little bit more distance with this casting, and I was able to catch a fish on it. And it was one of the larger fish that I caught. It wasn't my PB, but it was one of the larger fish I caught. So if you're looking for a rod and you are a Googan like myself, and you are intimidated by bait casters, even though they can be difficult to learn, but they can also be very, you really can learn how to use a bait caster pretty quickly. It's just a matter of practice. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit easier to learn to use, then I would suggest, and I actually recommend, the Mitchell reels. And like I said, the price is spectacular. I think $49.99. Regular price is not bad at all. So there you go, and it's a very good quality reel. So that is my personal review of the Mitchell 308. Hope that helps you in some way. If you're trying to make a choice on what reel to get, again, I highly suggest this reel. Check out Mitchell's website, or as well, check out the link below, and you can check it out and see if and possibly purchase one, and at a good price. So hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Go get yourself a rod and reel, regardless of how much you have to spend on it, how little you have to spend on it, and get that relaxing feeling of being out at the lake, out at a body of water and fishing. Whether you catch anything or not, is an absolutely relaxing experience. So with that, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you again soon.